So to the wise gumbo, a recipe that I've adapted from a classic of Cajun cuisine which comes from the south of North America. It's a cross between a soup and a stew or casserole, and it's a great way of cooking fish, chicken, sausage, and seafood. Gumbo takes its name from the vegetable we know as okra. The problem with okra is it often makes this dish rather slimy or gluey, so I prefer just not to use it, but make an exceptional gumbo anyway. The basis of this dish is a brown sauce made with a brown roux, and the basis of that is flour and fat. The fats I use are butter and olive oil. This is just melted in a pot, preferably a heavy based pot. Once the butter's melted in with the extra virgin olive oil, I add flour, just plain flour. This is then cooked very slowly until the mixture begins to brown. Once I'm happy, and I am, I start adding vegetables. The first one is onion, some finely chopped capsicum, green or red, or a combination as you wish, and a finely chopped large celery stick. This is all then simmered for about 10 minutes to allow the vegetables to soften, which gives me a good chance to listen to a little Cajun music. Beautiful. Now, to make the sauce, stock is added. Hot stock, a little at a time. Spices are next. 2 spices, cayenne pepper, a generous teaspoon, and paprika, a couple of teaspoons. And once a smooth sauce is arrived at, I can start looking at the seafood I'm adding. The fish I just cut into bite-sized squares. Any firm fish will do. I'm using cobia from the northwest of Australia. Now, into the sauce, I start with large prawns. And just after a few seconds before they're cooked through, I add the cubes of fish fillet. Scallops, they need hardly any time at all. And some clams. I've also got some pre-cooked mussels which I add, and they won't need cooking at all, they're just stirred in to warm through. And that's that splendid dish with those wonderful aromas coming from the seafood, from the spices, and from the vegetables. Degree of difficulty, very low. Preparation time, about 45 minutes including cooking. And keepability, well, best eaten immediately, but can be rewarmed, taking care not to overcook the seafood. To serve, I just put ladles of the gumbo in individual warmed bowls. Top with plenty of chopped parsley and a spot of extra paprika. And can serve with crusty bread on the side, or maybe with a salad. The perfect wine accompaniment, any white wine, but I'd like something full-bodied. An Australian Chardonnay would be perfect. From consuming passions, till next time, bon appetit. And thanks to the Wise family for inspiring the Wise Gumbo. The taste test next, and I think I might start with a scallop.